like 20th century.
$100.
I mean, there's still enough there you can read it, you know. I think 100's fair.
Okay.
Signs are easy to pack, they're easy to sell.
Yeah. Here's something you don't find in an Iowa junkyard.
Just right up here on your back. Your head will go on the pillows for me. Now get you all hooked up. Now get your arms over your head here in just a second. Move this through your thumb. And then I'm going to get this cushion up here so you can rest your arms on it. All right, right up here above your head, I've got a cushion. The thumbs go up there. Go. Now you're going to travel in and out 3 times, so there'll be a little bit of a pause before I start that contrast going in, okay? Here we go.
Breathe in. Hold your breath. Breathe. Breathe in. Hold your breath. Breathe. Breathe in. Hold your breath. Breathe.
Here comes the contrast. Now we want everywhere, and that's okay. It's just going to start here in just a moment.
Breathe in. Breathe out. Stop breathing. Breathe.
Okay, you're all finished. You did fantastic. Let's go ahead and let those arms down. I'll get that out of your arm. On your arm for you. Okay, here, I'll take this for you. And that's all there is to it. You can get, let me take this out from your knees.
Forgot that. Sorry.
There we go.
Big guy.
Sit there. Oh, that's all right.
All right.
That's all there is to it. You're all done.
That's the end of that. What's going on, guys? Probably wondering about the video title and the little bit of footage that showed before me talking here. Don't know how much of that I'll trim down. It was about 10 minutes raw I was looking at, but we'll see. So what was going on there is called a CT scan. It also might be a CAT scan. I'm not 100% sure of the difference. Anyway, I had to go got a, well, I mean, you've seen in the one part of the video, had an IV placed. I had to drink this stuff called Contrast for about an hour, and then went in the tube. They do some scans. Been trying to think, you know, for a while whether or not I wanted to, you know, how to put the words together, what to say. I don't know if anybody's noticed, I have been, you know, this year putting out a few more videos here and there, you know, some random stuff. You know, I had went years without putting anything. You know, sometimes it's hard to with work. Sometimes you just, you know, don't have an idea. You're not always comfortable in front of the camera. Don't know what to say. But, you know, I figured anybody that's, you know, going through what I'm going through or similar, you know, or their families, you know, might see any of this, might help inspire you, might make you feel a little bit better. The reason I'm getting CT scans right now, it's going to be a periodic thing, is earlier this year I was diagnosed with testicular cancer. Had to have a surgery for that. The options afterwards that were given to me were, could have did chemotherapy, could have did a more invasive surgery on lymph nodes, and then could have done what's known as active surveillance. That's the route that I decided. Just honestly don't like the sound of, you know, chemo. See what it does to other people. I know it helps some. And didn't care for the surgery that I had to go through. This is, you know, supposed to be more invasive. So, you know, I chose active surveillance. Let's do that. So what that consists of, and, you know, a few months have gone by, you know, like I said, I've been kicking around whether or not I'd say anything on here. I mean, this takes a lot to put any of this out here. So every few months, you know, periodically for, I can't remember how long, maybe a couple years, I will have to go and do, as you've seen, get what's called a CT scan, you know, drink the contrast, IV and all that. They also want a chest x-ray and blood test to check for tumor markers. If you have any type of cancer, that should show up in your blood. So, you know, like I said, I was trying to think for a while, you know, what to say, you know, what to do with this. But, you know, any young men out there, you know, have any type of problem, you know, talk to somebody, you know, get to a doctor, you know, please, you know, don't be scared. Don't let stuff go. You know, me personally, I have my own story. I probably won't ever come out in video and tell every little detail of what I've had to go through with this. Maybe one day I'll write a book or something. But just, you know, just health teachers, you know, I'd like to talk to health teachers I'd went to school with. You know, stuff they teach you could be life-saving. You know, I might not be here right now. I might have just, you know, disappeared, never made another video, and people wondered, oh, you know, what happened to this guy? And like I said, you know, some people for years have been asking me for different content. That's honestly part of the reason the last few videos I had, you know, going to check out, you know, the Bengals, bought the tickets for the Jaguars game, you know, months ago, because it's like, hey, man, you know, you had a near-death experience, hadn't been for a while, you know, wanted to check these boys out. And then the trip I took with DeBerg, you know, one of my longtime friends I've known for, you know, almost 20 years here coming up. It was kind of a last-minute thing, but, you know, bucket list. I'd never been to Pittsburgh, always wanted to do that. You know, going forward, I'll have some more channel ideas. We'll get to that later, but today, you know, going forward, I'm just going to try and hang out. I have a different experience every time I go through one of those scans. Mostly for me, you know, you just feel tired. I have like fallen asleep and then woke up, you know, feeling hot, feeling like I'd, you know, slept out in the sun with a sunburn. So I don't know what I'm gonna experience with this. Maybe I'll make another video later talking about that. If you'd like to follow me on Twitch, you know, I'd like to play some games here and there, you know, some Warzone, some Madden. If you'd like to follow me, I'll put a link for that on the video description. Or, you know, if you want to play along, I'm not necessarily entertaining with that. I need to learn how to get like a camera and everything going, and sometimes I wear a headset and don't talk unless I'm playing with people. But, you know, like I said, join in if you want to. You know, hopefully, like I said, if anybody else is, you know, going through something like this, just, you know, don't be scared. You know, reach out to whoever you need to, you know, doctors, you know, talk with your family if you feel like something's wrong, and that's, you know, not even necessarily for this, you know, it goes for, you know, all things medical, you know, any problems you're having. I guess that's it for now. I never really script anything. I just kind of talk and go, but hopefully everybody out there is having a great day, and see you later.